A fried egg with a runny yolk served sunny side up with sautéed veggies and spicy chilies atop molten cheese on a buttered toasted bun. If that is not a mouthful of heaven, what is? Today, we will be recreating a unique dish that was conceived and named after a common man just like you and me, Eggs Kejriwal. I'll be showing you two versions of this recipe today, the original Mumbai version created in India and the new international version that is becoming popular in New York City. Let's get gobbledygooking. Let's first make Eggs Kejriwal Mumbai style. The beauty of this recipe is that the quantity of almost all the ingredients is to taste, so you can add as much or as little as you want. Start by finely chopping a red onion. Do the same with a tomato. Then mince some green chilies really fine. This is the heart of the dish and I'll tell you why later. Finely chop some cilantro or coriander leaves. There, that's all the preparation that you need. Heat 1 teaspoon of olive oil or regular oil on a skillet. Once hot, lightly saute the tomatoes, onions and coriander leaves. Sauteing is optional. You can use the veggies as is if you want them crunchy, but I like to saute them because it removes the raw flavor. Next, take an Indian bun or pav and coat both sides liberally with some butter softened at room temperature. We'll toast the buns starting with the inside. Flip over once the bun is toasted brown. While the underside is toasting, sprinkle the sautéed veggies like this. Add as much of the minced green chilies as the desired level of heat. Now place a slice of cheese on each bun. Cover the pan for just enough time to let the cheese begin to melt. You do not need to completely melt the cheese. Take the buns off the pan and place on a serving plate. Add 1 more teaspoon of oil on the skillet and crack open an egg. Okay, mine looks a little bit like modern art, but it doesn't matter. Season the egg with some salt and pepper and spread some more of the veggies on the white part of the egg. The specialty of this dish is having the egg sunny side up, but you can make the yolk runny or firm however you like. I'll keep mine runny for this one. Sprinkle some red chili powder, and this is my customization, adding some Maharashtrian dry garlic powder or thecha to give it that extra kick. Let's taste the dish now. Cut into that soft runny yolk, add some vegetables, take a bite and yum, it's so delicious. And now on to the New York version. It is very similar to the Mumbai style. Butter and toast the buns as usual. Instead of pav, you can use other types of bread as well, such as sandwich bread or even sourdough bread. In this version, we spread some mustard paste as well on the bread. You could replace the green chilies with jalapenos if you want to. I'm using some grated cheese instead of slices. Cracking open an egg, adding some veggies and seasoning with salt and pepper. For this one, I'll cook the yolk as well, so covering with a lid to let the yolk cook. And while that cooks, a bit about the dish. If you thought this recipe was named after the politician Arvind Kejriwal, you're wrong. It was actually named after Devi Prasad Kejriwal, a gentleman who was a complete vegetarian at home but loved eggs. To satisfy his eggholism, he frequented the Wellington Club in Mumbai. There, he would ask the cooks to prepare eggs in a way different from what the club offered, with cheese, butter, veggies, and lots of chilies. Some say that he asked for the dish to be made this way to disguise the eggs and not be caught eating them. Soon, other club members started ordering what Mr. Kejriwal was eating, and thus was created this amazing recipe. Now back to our eggs. Once the egg is done, spread out on the bun. Sprinkle some smoked paprika and it's done. Tell me in the comments which version you like more. And if you like the recipe, do subscribe to the channel.